Всем привет, дорогие друзья, с вами Марс. Сегодня мы с вами пройдем первый эпизод игрушки Life is Strange. Игрушка издана компанией Square Enix. Новая игрушка претендует на лауры таких игр, как The Walking Dead, The Wolf Among Us. Впрочем, от похожей конторы, которая издает интерактивные фильмы, Telltale Games. То есть давайте смотреть, не будем, пожалуй, предвзятыми. Игрушка на английском языке. Поэтому для тех, кто его не знает или не понимает, ну, прошу прощения, вам тут делать нечего, Русика пока нету. А переводить чистый разговорный я вот затрудняюсь. Понимать я его, конечно, понимаю, но в меру своих одарований.
Where am I? What's happening?
Где что происходит? Я думаю, эти фразы переводить не надо.
I'm trapped in a storm? How did I get here?
Я попала в
And
шторм.
where is here?
Как я попала сюда и что это, собственно, где?
Wait, there's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make
Подождите,
it
там
there.
маяк. Я думаю, там я буду в
No.
безопасности.
Please let me
Я
make it.
надеюсь. Пожалуйста, да будет так. Графика интересная, графика рисованная. По игрушке я не знаю ничего, смотрел только один трейлер. Ну, как использовать камеру, я знаю. Да, текстура урагана не очень.
Holy shit.
Господи Иисусе! Оу, нет.
Whoa. That was so surreal.
Famously called film
Это
Little
было как
Pieces of
по-настоящему.
Time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class.
Так, я
Everything's
в
cool.
класс. Так, я в
I'm
классе,
okay.
все хорошо, я в порядке.
To shadow, from color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in
I
black and
didn't
white?
fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Я
Weird.
не уверена,
Hi,
что
Arbus.
заснула, но
There
все
you go,
было
Victoria.
как
Why
во сне.
Arbus?
Because of her
Look.
images of hopeless faces, you feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
Чё?
She saw humanity as tortured, right? And frankly, it's bullshit. Shh. Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. And any one of you could do that to me. Isn't that too easy? Too obvious? What if Arbus chose to capture people at the height of their beauty or innocence? She had a brilliant eye. So,
Ну
she
я
could have taken
вроде
another approach.
нажимаю.
I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of her work. I prefer Robert Frank.
Me too, Victoria. He captured the essence of post-war beat America. And there was honesty about the economic conditions of the era.
Это, судя
But a
по всему,
beauty in the
урок
struggle.
фотографии.
You don't have beauty without a beat. Which explains why Frank was Kerouac's photographic muse. And both were the great chroniclers of the 1950s. Well, we've all seen that iconic shot of Kerouac on the balcony. And if you haven't, shame. Capturing the romantic urban solitude of the 20th century poet. You dig? Now, contrast Frank's stark Americana with Salvador Dali's surrealist photographs. Like Cocteau, he was a true Renaissance man. And his famous self-portraits are famous early examples of that truly awful word you pesky kids love so much. The selfie. And it's a great tradition, and I wholeheartedly fight for your right to self-expression. Or selfie expression. Sorry, I know. So if anybody wants to question the portrait as modern narcissism,
Look at this
О,
crap.
получилось.
How can I show this
Все,
to Mr.
понял.
Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
they could go
Бэкаемся.
back hundreds of years to blame society.
Джордан.
Speaking of questions,
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
I bet you thought I'd talk all the way until the bell rang. It's your turn to
My
lecture
little
us.
camera bag is battered, but still
Based on the
kicking.
chapters I have no doubt you all memorized, who can tell me the name of the
Camera.
actual process that led to the
Давайте
birth?
I
посмотрим
do
на неё.
love my analog camera. I should take a quick picture now.
Типа, я люблю свою аналоговую камеру, я могу делать быстрые фотографии
Anybody?
вместе с ней.
This does not bode well.
Оп.
Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb
Selfie.
word for a wonderful photographic
Ну
tradition.
таки да.
And Max has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
Вы что, серьезно? Кто сделал первую фотографию?
You're asking me? Let me think.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the
Зубрила
retro zone.
херова.
Sad face.
Very good, Victoria. The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American
I can't believe I
daguerreotype
still have this
self-portrait was
pencil
done by
case.
Robert
I should
Cornelius.
upgrade to the 21st century.
You can find out
But
all about
I like it old
in
school.
your textbook or even online.
О! Давай, до
Guys,
свидания,
don't
урок
forget the
закончился.
deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Ясно? Понятно. Девчонки не в кайф.
Yes, Victoria.
Victoria doesn't waste a second kissing ass.
Even if you're submitting your photo for the competition, everybody in class.
Виктория
is submitting their
подлизывается к
photos,
учителю.
so-
То есть не теряет времени,
No,
что,
Mr. Jefferson. I just worked so hard
как
on
она
this
выразилась,
shot.
полизать жопу.
Hi, Kate.
Consumed by
Oh,
Здорово.
Hi, Max.
I really think Everyday Heroes is an
Какая ты
important
уродка, а?
cultural event, and I want to represent Blackwell Academy.
You have just by
Kate, I
participating.
hope I didn't embarrass you with my lame answer.
it sucks to be dragged into the spotlight.
Is this just a bump?
Unless you're Victoria.
I don't
She's
want
got
anybody
nothing
to
on
be
you, Max.
excluded from this process,
Well, I
but
should
I
get
also want
going.
everybody to know that
Yeah,
this
me too.
photographic world is
Talk to you later.
Sure.
I had my moment in the
Короче, они говорили про то, что...
Everybody should appreciate this.
Ну, как вот эта вот овца выебнулась на уроке, решила подколоть. Ну, давайте поговорим с
Excuse
Учителем.
me, Mr. Jefferson, can I
мистер
talk to you for a
Джефферсон.
moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
А я должна вообще?
Do I have to? I just don't think it's that big a deal.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. And that's what separates the artist from the amateur.
еще нас отчитали, что мы все-таки должны обращать внимание не только на свой внутренний мир, так и на, собственно, учебу.
I was about to. You always
Welcome
look
to the real world.
Добро пожаловать в реальный мир.
Then I might send you a special picture.
О, типичная американская школа.
Wants everybody to see how hip she is.
I'm not paying her.
She plays it so sharp.
I need a serious timeout in the bathroom. Splash water on my face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
Надо будет сходить, говорит, в туалет,
She's so
умыться,
fucking shy.
посмотреться в зеркало и выглядеть неполным лузером. Ох, надеюсь, мне не врубят страйк за эту музыку. Ладно, пошли прогуляемся. Life is Strange, эпизод 1. Крейсл. О. Даниэль, Логан.
I hate bully jockstraps like Logan. And he's a Vortex Club member.
Ненавижу, говорит, таких хулиганов, как Логан. От них всегда проблемы.
It looks like she's been gone for months.
Похоже, что она пропала уже месяц. Аркадия Бэй. 19 лет. Рост, вес, глаза, цвет волос. То есть пропавшая девушка. Номер телефона, по которому можно позвонить. Понятно. For sale. Что-то там
Don't eat a
продается.
PT, missed the Poetry Jam tryouts, and I did not steal that backpack.
Понятно. Че, купим что пожрать? Нет?
They should just call it a sugar machine. That would be awesome if you put money in there and a bag of sugar dropped out.
Давайте посмотрим, что у меня.
Figures Juliet would be dating Zachary. Jocks sucked up in the Vortex Club.
Непереводимая игра слов. Валим отсюда. Нахер школу. Давайте прогуляем. Че, не выпустишь меня? Да?
I need to go splash some water on my face and
Ну
freshen
да,
up
ну да, ну
first.
да, ну да, ну да. Надо в туалет сходить. Точно, точно. Так. Уборщик. Мне никак не поможет. А где у вас тут парашка, ну? Так. Стоп, подожди, мы же играем за девочку. Точно. Woman bedroom.
Empty. Good. Nobody can
Пусто.
see my meltdown. Except for me.
Хорошо. Ты хотела посмотреться в зеркало. И умыться.
Just relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift.
Прекрати себя типа изводить, у тебя есть дар, что ли? Бабочка.
When a door closes, a window opens. Or something like that.
Когда двери закрываются, открываются окна.
Okay,
Или
girl,
что-то
you don't get a
начинает.
photo op like this every day.
Ладно, девочка, ты не можешь смотреть на это фото целый день. Butterfly, бабочка. Давай я сфоткаю. Фоткай. Оп. Пацан? Какого черта? Ты хуль тут забыл?
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3.
Будь
Don't be
спокоен.
scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss.
Чокнутый социопат.
So what do you want?
Так что
I
тебе
hope you
нужно?
check the perimeter, as my step-ass would say.
Надеюсь,
Now,
ты
let's talk
проверил
business.
туалет.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong.
Давай
You got
поговорим.
hella cash.
That's my
Так,
family, not
нас
me.
сбивает
Oh, boo-hoo,
деньги с
poor
него.
little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family
Ну,
would
на
help me out
наркоту.
if I went to them.
Ясно,
Man, I
понятно.
can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who
Whoa.
you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho! No!
Блять.
Whoa. What the fuck?
Oh.
How can that be? I was in the bathroom. He shot that poor girl. I held up my hand. And then I was back here.
Так она умеет отматывать время.
These pieces of time can frame us in
I already heard this lecture.
Нихера себе.
from light to shadow, from color.
Now Kate is being hassled again.
Слышишь, мне
And
б
if
такое.
Victoria's phone rings, this is real.
Now, can you give me an example of a
Camera.
photographer
I cannot
who
believe
perfectly
this.
captured the human condition in black and white?
Okay, if I'm crazy, I might as well go all the way.
Bueller.
Diane.
Can I
Arbus.
actually reverse
There
time?
you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces, you feel like totally haunted by.
I should rewind. I did it.
Now, can you
I
give me an
actually did
example
it.
of a photographer
Охереть.
who perfectly
I'm a
captured the
human
human
time
condition in
machine.
black and white?
Бля,
Anybody?
мне б такую способность.
Max,
Давай
don't
сделаем
freak out.
селфи.
Not yet.
There you go, Victoria.
When I took my selfie, Jefferson asked me a question. If he
Ну
does
да.
again,
I
I'll
believe
know
Max
this
is
is for
taking
real.
what you kids call
Но
a
зато мы знаем
selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful
Ответ.
photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
I know I'm not
Of
dreaming
course,
this.
as you all know, the
It's
photo
real.
portrait has been popular
I can
since
tell.
the early 1800s.
Круто.
Your generation
So I
was
can
the
go
first
back
to
in
use
time.
images for selfie expression.
What if that girl isn't dead
I
yet?
couldn't resist.
А она ведь еще не
Can I
мертва.
save
That the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and
Бля,
photography.
I need
круто.
to go to the bathroom quickly and check it out.
Now,
Не-не-не-не-не-не.
Max,
Надо дождаться
since
конца
you've
урока.
captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
Ну блин, я бы ответил, например. Я себя плохо чувствую.
I'm sorry. I feel sick. May I be excused?
Nice try, Max.
Бля.
But you're not going to get away that easy. We can talk more after class. Is there
Блин.
anybody here
shit.
who knows
Отмотай,
Jefferson wants
отмотай
to keep
назад.
me after
Louis Daguerre
class.
was a French painter
And I
who
need time to
created
save that girl.
daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria.
What if I rewind again?
А ну иди
Give him the
сюда,
right
блядь.
answer.
The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 18th.
Так, это она тут выебнулась. Оп.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
Ну чё, теперь можно?
The Daguerrean process, invented by a French painter named Louis Daguerre around 1830.
Somebody has been reading as well as posing. Nice work, Max. The Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely
Don't
popular.
fuck with me, bitch.
Mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Max is so far way ahead of everyone.
Оп, пора уебывать.
And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor,
круто.
don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Max, you are not crazy. You are
Все
not
нормально.
dreaming. It's time to be an everyday hero.
Yes, Victoria. I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry.
Чё такое-то, блядь? Я ж все ответил правильно. Мразь.
I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
Yeah, I'm not sure I have one.
Given your selfie output, I'm sure you must have about 1,000 pics by now.
It'll take a long time to find a good one.
Max, don't wait too long. John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
Угу. Интересная
Go on.
фраза.
Don't let me stop you.
Хорошо. Контроль.
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
I'm on top of it. I think John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other
Офигенно,
plans.
бля.
Max, you're on fire today. All the right answers. Good. Make sure you finish working on it by today. I have faith in you.
Ей! Мы можем сломать и покорить этот ёбаный мир. Класс. Валим. Надо
I
девчонку
hope I have
спасти.
enough time to get to the bathroom. Please, please.
Давай,
I can't
беги.
tell anybody. They'll think I'm crazy.
Бежим.
I hate that science class with those nerds.
Okay, Max, retrace every step.
Так. Давай,
I
шаг за
washed my
шагом.
face. I shredded my photo.
Мыть лицо,
Then,
порвать фотку.
Butterfly flew in.
Да,
And
сфоткай
I took a
бабочку.
photo.
Есть.
Leave them out of this bitch. You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with. Don't ever tell me what to do.
Wowzer,
I'm
it's
so
happening.
sick
I need a
of people
hammer to
trying
break it open.
control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
Holy shit, I can't let this happen. If I can reverse time again, I can help her.
More trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
Да ёпта.
Would ever even miss your punk ass, would they? No way.
Пошел
Don't ever
нахер.
touch me again, freak!
Another shitty day.
Еще один дерьмовый день.
That did not happen. This
Этого не
cannot be real.
случилось. Это не
I
может
just saw a
быть.
girl get shot and then saved her. What the fuck is going on? Do not freak out.
Да хватит выебываться.
Hey, do you hear that fire alarm? That means you should be outside.
I had to use the bathroom.
Girls always use that excuse.
Excuse for what?
For whatever you're up to, your face is covered in guilt.
The alarm tripped me out.
Then trip on out of here, Missy. Or are you hiding something? Huh?
Thank you,
Прячу.
Mr. Madsen.
Дебил,
The
что ли?
situation is under control. There's no emergency here. Leave Miss Caulfield alone and please turn off that alarm since that's your job.
Это директор, я так понял, да? Так, уебываем отсюда. Давайте с директором поговорим.
You look a little stressed out. Are you okay?
I'm
Порядок.
just a little worried about my future.
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking about? You can always be upfront with me, Max. Or have you done something wrong? Is that it? Well, Max, talk to me.
Нет.
I just saw Nathan Prescott waving a gun around.
Не
in the
будем врать.
girls' room.
Nathan Prescott. You sure?
Yes.
Да.
He was in the bathroom talking to himself with a gun. I saw everything. He was babbling like crazy.
Okay, slow down. Slow down. So now you saw this without him seeing you.
I was hiding behind a stall. I have the right to be there. It's the girls' room.
I know. I just want to be completely clear what happened. Mr. Prescott happens to be from the town's most distinguished family.
Ну, понятно.
And one of Blackwell's most honored students. So it's hard for me to see him brandishing a weapon in the girls'
Мажор.
bathroom. So what happened next?
Then he left. I ran out here wondering what to do. Are you gonna bust him?
This is
Конечно,
serious
нет.
charge. I'll look into the matter personally. Thank you for bringing it to my attention.
Ни хера не
That's
сделает.
it? After what I told
We'll
you?
continue this discussion later in my office. Please go outside with the rest of your class now, Miss Caulfield.
Понятно.
Of course, this academic drone won't do anything since the Prescott family
Ну,
owns
открывайся.
Blackwell now.
ёпта. Вон оно как, да? Ну, в принципе, что тут думать? Мальчик при деньгах с пушкой в школе. Что-то подобного стоило ожидать.
Would Nathan Prescott please come to the front office? Thank you.
Rachel Amber. She looks so hopeful and pretty. I wonder what happened to her.
Я думаю, мы это и узнаем. Давайте посмотрим. Что там было? Монетки, да?
I better read. This is a great image. All those rippling green coins.
Так, что, блядь? Как насчет выпить кофе после школы? Так, don't ignore this message. Get flash drive. I need to submit. Hello. Sorry, run later. Тяжелый день, да. Хорошо. То есть обычная
Okay, I
переписка,
better get
ничего
to my dorm and
особого.
grab that flash drive.
Так, опять же, везде фотки.
Can't go that way.
Почему? Собственно, а чё? Ой, много текста. Тут можно почитать про каждого из товарищей. Можно почитать смски, которые приходили тут. Это, я так понял, Уоррен. Это ее парень. Давайте поболтаем со всеми. Почему бы, собственно, и нет, да? Брук.
Hi, Brooke. Let me guess. You want to fly my drone?
Да.
I'd love to. I love planes and balloons and.
This is neither. Do you know what a drone really is?
A weapon, right?
You read too many conspiracy sites. This might be too complicated for you. Funny. Warren said you were smart. Please, step back. Hi,
Speak.
Brooke. Let me guess. You want to fly my drone?
Is that really yours? Is that even legal?
Of course. Nobody knows about it yet.
Isn't it considered a weapon of war?
You read too many conspiracy sites. This might be too complicated for you. Funny. Warren said you were smart.
Ладно, короче, пошла в жопу. Это можно, получается, с каждым выбирать варианты ответов, и будет норм.
Nope, I don't want to go there.
Не хочешь туда идти, да? Ну и хер с тобой. Не пойдем туда, значит. Чё это? Чё это? Там кто-то прячется. Белка. Ебать. Ну стой, блять. Ладно. С кем бы то пообщаться. Я провтыкал, что она хочет сделать. Давайте посмотрим на постер.
I would so be there if a Sasquatch actually did battle a Razorback.
Вроде ничего важного. Похоже, еще одна училка.
Hi, Miss Grant.
Excuse me, Max. I know everybody loves being asked to sign a petition. But would you do Miss Grant a favor and hear me out?
Да, почему нет?
Sure, I always have time for you. What's the petition?
David Madsen, our chief of security, wants to put surveillance cameras all around the campus. Halls, classrooms, gym, dorm rooms, etc. Blackwell Academy should be a high school, not a high-security penitentiary.
Короче, начальник охраны хочет поставить камеры слежения везде, в спортзале, коридорах, классах и всему остальному. Судя по всему, она против. Я скажу, что это безумие.
That's crazy. I get why school should be on high alert these days, but cameras in the dorm rooms.
It's a slippery slope, and it's up to you and your classmates to stand up here. Blackwell Academy has a noble heritage, from the Native Americans who founded this land to the pioneers who shared it in peace, not fear and violence.
Как насчет прав американцев?
The Native Americans?
The tribes who were here first, who welcomed the settlers. Both cultures found a mutual symbiosis and thrived. Now, before I assign you homework with this lecture, will you please sign the petition to keep our campus from going back to 1984?
Absolutely. I don't mind security, but not pure surveillance.
I knew you were my favorite new student at Blackwell for a good reason.
Да-да-да.